One of the first places I saw when I started to explore East London in the late 1960s was the Trinity Almshouses. They were legendary. They were legendary because of strange myths and associations, perhaps even designed by Sir Christopher Wren. A wonderful bit of monumental architecture in miniature, exactly the sort of thing Wren would have conceived. What a wonderful retreat for these decayed commanders and captains of ships. The importance of these buildings is fully recognised by everybody with sensibility and knowledge. They are listed as Grade 1 buildings. Outstanding architectural and historic interest, absolutely correct, and therefore they are of the greatest importance. So it is now surprising, to put it mildly, that a scheme is proposed that will transform their setting, and the transformation will undoubtedly offer substantial harm to their very special, very rare quality. In a part of London where there's very little escape from the modern age these days, where there's very little historic architecture, something like this is so precious. But the proposal now is to build on the site behind an array of towers, one of which is 28 stories high, which without doubt will absolutely transform the perception of this space. This is a public space, by the way. It's not just a battle now to save the amenities of a small group of people. This is a public monument to be enjoyed by all of East London, by all of London. We want for moments to escape the modern world, to escape greedy towers, to escape development. Very hard in London, but here on a tranquil day, do come yourself. Stand and look with a lovely open space, the pediment chapel at the end, the array of these, I say, mini monuments of late 17th century architecture, and an open sky. The imagination and the fantasy can run riot, can be liberated. Imagine it again with an array of commercial towers stacked up behind it. No, it's wrong. That development is fine elsewhere. That site can be developed in a certain way, but not developed at the expense of this major piece of East London, major piece of London historic architecture. Well, this was important when it was made, and it was to express its importance, and I suppose show deep respect for the inhabitants. Wonderful rubbed engaged brickwork in the pediment, lovely brickwork for the wall, richly carved detail. What's interesting, what's sad, I say, the great battle to save all this in the 1890s, bomb damage and neglect, that was overcome, beautifully repaired in the 1960s. I think it was opened by Her Majesty the Queen, even, when it was repaired in the 60s. That's a great glory, the great jewel of East London's historic architecture, fully appreciated, quite rightly so. But all will be not destroyed, but overshadowed in every way if it becomes a victim, a mere bauble under the great shadows of towering architecture over there. If you've been moved by this story, or indeed outraged by Sainsbury's proposals, which will undoubtedly harm the setting of this very important piece of East London history, then you must act. You must act now with urgency. Sign the petition attached to this programme. Write to the MP for the area or to the planning committee of Tower Hamlets Council. Time is short. If you're feeling angry, act now.